Situation 1.
Hello Jessica, good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you, Robert?
I'm fine too, thanks. Long time no see, what are you doing here?
Yes, long time no see after long holiday because of this pandemic. I'm buying some books for studying at home.
Me too, I'm buying math book here for my children. Next he will have a mid-test.
Yes, next week our children will have a mid-test. Are you ready for that?
I'm not sure about that. I think studying at home makes it difficult for the children to understand the material presented. Don't you think so?
No, I don't think so. I have my opinion about that.
What is your opinion about study at home in this pandemic?
For some students, it may feel heavy. However, those are all the best methods that can be done this time.
Then, what should we do to deal with it?
We and also the student have to be more creative in learning so we can get through this difficult time.
Oh yes, alright, I think I'm agree with you right now, Jessica.
With good cooperation between the government and education actors, we can improve and advance our education in this pandemic period.
Okay, let's find our book for next test.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, what the conversation about? Thank you for your answer. Now let's go to the second situation. Situation 2.
Hello Mark.
Hello Michael.
Mark, do you think global warming is the real thing?
Yes I do. Wait, why you sound like a person who doesn't believe in global warming?
Nothing, I just want to hear your opinion on the global warming issue.
Oh, you want to hear my opinion? Here we go. My opinion about global warming is that this issue is the real problem and we need to change our lifestyles.
Changing our lifestyle. What is the example?
Yes, for example we have to stop the use of fossil fuels on vehicles.
I think I disagree with that one. As you know, we cannot stop the use of fossil fuels because fossil fuels are very crucial for medical, military, and country to operate.
Yes, you're right. We need a solution about that. From situation 2, what is the conversation about? Okay, good. Thank you for the answer. Now let's go to the third situation. Situation 3.
Hello Lizzie.
Hello, Kate.
Hey, what do you think about this cultural festival?
I'm very excited to join this festival. I think this is the best cultural festival I ever see.
Oh yes, I think so. They open this festival with a music performance, drama, and much more.
Yep, and you know, in last day they will invite a famous band to perform.
That's awesome. Will you see it?
Yes, of course. I love music performance. How about you?
Me too.
From situation 3, what is the conversation about? Very good. Thank you for watching the first situation until the third situation. Now from the conversation on situation 3, let's go to watching the situation 4. Situation 4.
Hello, Sam.
Hello Joanna, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too.
Have you heard about the new coffee shop here?
Yes I have. I've been there once. Why?
What is your opinion about it?
Personally I think that the place is clean. I like the way they serve their customers. Quite fast.
I disagree with you.
Then what is your point of view, Joanna?
In my opinion, they don't clean the tables immediately. I have wait for several minutes.
Fair enough. I think they are still new. So they need to improve their service.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, what is the conversation about? Very good, thank you for your answer. Now let's go to the next part.
Asking for opinion.
The most common way of asking someone for their opinions is what do you think about it? Or what is your opinion about it? In our daily life communication, we ask for opinions from many different people in different places, for instance, at home, at school, at work, or in public places. However, using the same expression in every situation can make your communication skills stuck somewhere. This means that you can use some better and more persuasive phrases or expressions to ask someone for their opinions and make them more interested to engage with you in the discussion. This is the most commonly and popularly used expressions to ask for an opinion.
Use what do you think about to ask for an opinion. What do you think about? What is your opinion about? And how do you feel about? Are so commonly used while asking for opinions that you'd probably want to not overuse them. These expressions can take 3 different structures depending on what you'd like to add after the preposition about.
Structure 1, what do you think about plus pronoun it/this/that? For example,
People are getting lazier using smartphones. What do you think about it?
Our new manager will announce a new holiday soon. What do you think about that?
Structure 2, what do you think about plus noun? For example,
What do you think about indoor sports?
What do you think about my new research?
Structure 3, what do you think about plus verb plusing? For example,
What do you think about leaving your job and starting an investment business?
What do you think about going on a vacation next month?
note, what do you think about? What is your opinion about? And how do you feel about? Can be used in the same way using the same structure.
Use what's your take on to ask for opinions informally. We've seen that what's your opinion takes a preposition about. Similarly, what's your take also takes a proposition that is on. Hence, the structures it can take are also similar. However, in my opinion, it's better to use what's your take on than what's your opinion about while asking for opinions, because the latter seems a little more overused. Look at the following structures and examples.
Structure 1, what's your take on plus pronoun it/this/that? For example, I've decided to join on the event. What's your take on that?
I think Messi is the best soccer player. What's your take on it?
Structure 2, what's your take on plus noun? For example, what's your take on the budget of our new project?
What's your take on the changes to our company rules? Use what do you reckon For asking for opinions.
We often say "what do you think" while seeking someone's opinion in our everyday conversation. However, "what do you reckon?" can be used right instead of that. The word reckon means to think or believe. It can also mean to have a good guess about something. So, asking someone "what do you reckon?" right after giving a statement about something means that you're asking their opinion about your statement. For example, the new boss is going to change a lot in company regulations. What do you reckon? Note, "what do you reckon?" can be used independently without any other phrases or words added.
Use "what would be your opinion if I said" to seek someone's opinion indirectly.
At times, you might want to be indirect in terms of asking people's opinions, especially when you're not quite sure about the statement you're seeking an opinion for. In those situations, you can use this expression. "What would be your opinion if I said?" cannot be used independently. It requires the mention of a statement at least. You can mention the statement using double quotations or as a separate clause followed by that. For example, "What would be your opinion if I said, I want to quit my job?"
What would be your opinion if I said that I'd leave this place next month?
In the first example, the speaker isn't quite sure if he's really going to quit the job. However, probably he's only gathering some opinions so that it helps him make the decision.
Use "do you have any opinions about / views on / comments on / thoughts about / idea about?"
The following expressions are all similar and commonly used to ask someone for their opinions. All these expressions work structurally in the same ways. It means they take similar types of extensions because they all end in a preposition either on or about. Do you have any opinions about? Do you have any views on? Do you have any comments on? Do you have any thoughts about? Structure 1. Do you have any opinions about plus pronoun it / this / that? For example,
Dad is going to sell our blue car. Do you have any opinions about this?
My sister wants to study architecture. Do you have any opinions about it?
Use "would you like to" ask for opinions formally.
you can choose any expression while asking for opinions from people, but when it comes to a formal situation, be sure to use a formal expression such as "would you like to support this view?" The phrase "would you like to" is basically used in formal situations. So, adding any suitable extensions based on your situation and need can make you sound polite and formal. Look at some of the examples listed below. Structure: would you like to plus verb, base form, plus extension. Example 1, would you like to go along with that? Example 2, would you like to share any thoughts about it? Example 3, would you like to give your opinion here? Example 4, would you like to support the view that? There is a difference in the use of these examples. If you use the expressions mentioned in the first three examples, 1, 2, ampersand 3, it means that you've already uttered the statement you ask someone's opinion for. Look at the following example. The significant drop in the last month's sales will be thoroughly investigated while you're on your vacation. Would you like to share any thoughts about it? On the other hand, if you use the expression mentioned in the fourth example, it means that you're going to add the statement right to the end of this expression.
Why and when is it important to ask for opinions?
We're often told that it doesn't really matter what other people think about us. Well, that's true when it comes to your personal matters such as your personal life, relationship, your attire, your job or income, etc. In these cases, don't let other people give an opinion that you may not like, nor should you ask them for any opinion. But in terms of teamwork, or when you're supposed to collaborate with other people, it's important to ask for their opinions. Now, why do you need to ask for people's opinions? Well, if you ask someone for their opinion, it means that you value and respect their opinion. You give importance to what they think of or feel about a particular matter. It makes them feel good and respected and helps you create better relationships with them. We're often told that it doesn't really matter what other people think about us. Well, that's true when it comes to your personal matters such as your personal life, relationship, your attire, your job or income, etc. In these cases, don't let other people give an opinion that you may not like, nor should you ask them for any opinion. But in terms of teamwork, or when you're supposed to collaborate with other people, it's important to ask for their opinions. Now, why do you need to ask for people's opinions? Well, if you ask someone for their opinion, it means that you value and respect their opinion. You give importance to what they think of or feel about a particular matter. It makes them feel good and respected and helps you create better relationships with them.
Is it okay if somebody has no opinion?
We often ask people for their opinion about something, and it's okay if they don't have an opinion. It's not always compulsory for someone to give their opinion when asked. So people may have no opinion at all. In that case, they'll perhaps say, "I don't have an opinion," or "I have no opinion about it," or "haven't given it a thought yet," etc.
In conclusion,
asking for an opinion from others is good practice, especially when you're collaboratively working with someone or a team. It's also commonplace among friends and family members in some social situations like going shopping, choosing a good restaurant, etc. Make sure you sound polite and formal when you ask for opinions in a formal situation. Choose the right expression while asking for someone's opinion. And finally, thank you for choosing to ask for opinions, because it means that you respect what other people think.